in 3, we have this kind of wonderful new story that pulls all this seemingly random information and circumstance from 1 and 2 and builds this really cool new narrative area that we're in for 3. And I think that's really cool. We start with Married Stew in Hangover 3. And Married Stew is a little cooler than, I think, Stew from 1 and 2. His wife is clearly a kind of beautiful, sophisticated woman who has kind of upped his game a little bit. He's a little more fashionable. He's got a better style to him. You know, the things that typically happen to schlubs who marry better women than they are. Alan's in a little bit of trouble, and the guys need to help him out. And what starts out as a fairly kind of magnanimous gesture just snowballs into utter chaos and hell.
We've been on a lot of adventures together.
Much more
It
so
seems like
than
you haven't
1 or
learned
2.
anything.
If that's possible.
I'll be in the limo.
I mean, look, I've been a part of this thing from day one. I'm also a fan of this thing. I love the stories and I love these characters, and I was just excited to read Hangover 3, as hopefully fans will be to watch it. And I had that same experience of like turning pages like, no way, are you kidding me? Where did that come from? And I'm really thrilled at some of the exciting things that got injected. You know, 4 years in, now that we're shooting Hangover 3, we all know each other's strengths, and we know how each other thinks and how each other talks and our cadences, and we can pitch lines for each other, and we can come up with lines. I can come up with a line for Alan, Bradley can come up with a line for me, and there's no pride, there's no room for it. Everybody's just sort of open to a real collaborative machine, and Todd, to his credit, really facilitates that. And what I really admire about Todd is that he won't move on unless it's awesome. Like, we won't shoot something. Well, he'll cut, like, we'll stop a scene and schedule it for another day, which we've done a handful of times in a major production. It's a big deal because he wants to get it right. And that makes us all feel so much more comfortable and excited. Like, we know we're gonna put the work in to get it right. And it's demanding, but incredibly gratifying and a hell of a lot of fun.